Hi, in this lesson we're going to talk about using title slides for course lessons. Hi, we're RT Course Experts and we help creative online course teachers with their tech. In this lesson we're going to go over using title slides for your course lessons. Okay, so first of all, what is a title slide? A title slide is just a slide with a few words explaining what a lesson is about. It helps students prime and orient themselves for what is going to be taught. It usually has a title, it may have a subtitle, it has probably a background image, it may have, teacher information, maybe a date, but that's it. It's that simple. There might be a supporting image or not. And remember, you don't want to distract the student, right? So they're seeing this. There might also be some background music, but they're seeing this slide. You want them to sort of get ready and pivot and focus on the main concept before you start teaching. So that's really the purpose of a title slide. So let's go over some tips. So first of all, you want to aim for just a few key words to summarize your lesson. You don't want them to read a paragraph or even a really long sentence. You want to kind of give them a hook. They already know they're in a certain course, but now you're going to teach them that particular topic. And that's what you want to kind of let them digest and get ready and get excited for. Okay? And if you need to, you can use a subtitle. So underneath your particular lesson title, you can have a subtitle with a few more words that gives a little more context, or maybe you have lots and lots of lessons or your content is really complex. So a subtitle will really go a little further. They already know that they are within a module or a section of your course, and now they're watching a lesson video or they're about to read or however your delivery format is. So sometimes a subtitle gives them a little extra context so that they can go ahead and really digest that next lesson. In some cases, you may want to avoid a title if the lesson is just like one slide, like maybe it's about the teacher, or at the end of the course, you're asking them to fill out a survey. You can probably skip the title on those. Or you can be uniform and include a title even for 1 minute quick talking topics. So remember, the title slide is really orienting students before they get flooded with all the details that you're going to teach. And of course, you should really, chunk, and you should pick a handful of topics that you're going to teach in every lesson. Don't teach them everything. Take those other concepts and break them out across other lessons. But nevertheless, before you go in and really from every angle teach a particular topic, the title slide is going to get them ready so that they can, start receiving the information you're about to teach them. And remember, there's students that might want to binge watch your content. And so they're going to go through, lesson after lesson after lesson. So for those, having a title slide just gets them ready. They just finished watching a course, a prior lesson. Now they're watching the next lesson. So having a title just kind of gives them a moment to adjust, to get ready, and to focus on that next lesson. And then there are other students that are kind of just-in-time tactical learners. So these are students that they have your course, but they know they have a certain problem, a certain need, a certain task at hand. And so they're scanning your curriculum and they're looking for that one or two things that they need to get smarter on. And so they're going to hop around and take those particular things. So they might not have seen or consumed your curriculum in a sequential order. So for those folks, a title also helps, right? So that they can orient themselves and get ready, since they might just be pogoing in and out of a variety of different lessons. Now, when you have a title slide, you're going to probably just show it for a few seconds. Doesn't have to be a minute, right? 1 second, and confusing students is not good either, right? So maybe 5 seconds, 3 to 5, 3 to 7 seconds. And you could use music just to kind of welcome them in. They say, think of it as a curtain opening prior to your teaching. Or you can even do a voiceover, but sometimes voiceover is more for like YouTube videos you can consider adding music or a voiceover as well to your title slide. Another thing to think about is, some people say, tell people three times. So you tell them what you're going to say, you tell them, and then at the end, during the summary, you tell them what you just told them. So the title slide kind of helps with that, that teaching technique where you're kind of priming them like, all right, I'm going to tell you about this thing. And then you really go in and do your intro. And then also you can consider, the other side of a title slide, which is kind of an outro slide with what's next. So you do the title slide, you teach your lesson, and then you kind of, have a quick little outro slide like coming next. And then how to do a certain thing, or bridging or connecting or learning how to do more with what they just learned. So on the other side of a title slide is kind of an outro slide, and you might want to do that as well. All right, so now you're smarter on creating title slides, okay? There's more info and resources in the notes. Please subscribe to get more tips on creative online courses. And if you know someone that needs some tech help with either a course or a teacher website or a community, they can visit www.rtcourseexperts.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.